Tonight, let this story be a soft lullaby to calm your soul. Strength, friendship. This story is about Linda, a brave girl, and Angelonia, a gentle shadow creature, who discover true strength through their friendship while overcoming challenges together. A quaint village surrounded by towering oak trees lived a kind-hearted girl named Vinka. She was known for her bright smile and a fearless attitude, despite the whispers about a mystical shadow creature that roamed the nearby forest. Vinka, however, had a sense of adventure. One twilight, while exploring, she stumbled upon a clearing bathed in moonlight. There, she met Angelonia, a shadow creature with glimmering eyes and a gentle aura. Angelonia wasn't like the stories told. She was kind, soft-spoken, and in need of help. Vinka learned that Angelonia had lost her way and needed to find a special Luminiverba to return to her realm. Despite the villagers' fear, Vinka decided to help her new friend. The journey was fraught with challenges. They traversed thorny bushes, crossed raging rivers, and climbed steep hills. At each obstacle, Vinka's strength and Angelonia's wisdom complemented each other. Vinka discovered that true strength wasn't just physical prowess, but also the courage to trust and help others. Under the starry sky, they finally found Luminiverba. With her luminous blue glow, Angelonia thanked Vinka warmly. As they walked back, the bond between them grew stronger. Vinka felt a sense of achievement, knowing she had not only helped Angelonia, but had also discovered her inner strength. From that day on, the villagers noticed a change in Vinka. She was more confident and even more kind-hearted, radiating a strength that inspired others. Angelonia returned to her realm, but the friendship left an indelible mark on both their hearts. They had shown that strength through friendship could conquer any challenge. Every evening, Vinka would tell the children of the village about her adventure, encouraging them to be brave and kind. As the moonlight bathed the village, the story of Vinka and Angelonia illuminated their dreams. Let's explore the next chapter of tonight's tales. Yarrow and Bellflower, the Book of Friendship. This story is about a girl named Yarrow and a dragon named Bellflower, who form an unbreakable bond through the magic book of friendship, teaching them the values of trust, kindness, and courage. Once upon a time, in a village nestled at the edge of a dense forest, lived a young girl named Yarrow. Yarrow had a curious mind and an insatiable love for books. She would spend hours at the local library, losing herself in the worlds created by stories. One sunny afternoon, Yarrow discovered an ancient book tucked away on a dusty shelf. It was bound in green leather, with golden runes on its cover. As she opened it, a mysterious glow filled the room. Suddenly, she was no longer in the library, but standing in a vast meadow with colorful wildflowers. Before her stood a magnificent dragon with scales the color of twilight. His name was Bellflower, and he was the guardian of the Book of Friendship. Bellflower explained that whoever read from the book would form an unbreakable bond of friendship. Intrigued and excited, Yarrow asked if she could read a story aloud. Bellflower nodded kindly, and as she read, the words seemed to come to life. Yarrow and Bellflower embarked on a journey, free a castle in the clouds, sail across luminous seas, and ventured into enchanted forests. Each chapter brought them closer together, teaching them the value of trust, kindness, and courage. When the final page was turned, Bellflower gifted Yarrow a small, shimmering scale from his tail. He told her that whenever she felt lonely, she only needed to hold the scale and think of their adventures. Yarrow thanked Bellflower and promised to visit him often. With a gentle breeze, Yale found herself back in the library, the green book, now just a normal book. But she knew the magic was real. Every night before bed, Yale would hold the shimmering scale and dream of the day's adventures with Bellflower. She grew wise and compassionate, always ready to help those in need. Their friendship lasted forever, transcending the pages of the book and the bounds of reality. Here's the new story to bring you closer to peace. Violet and Dand, A Tale of Tranquility. This story is about a girl named Violet, who finds inner peace through her friendship with a wise old owl named Dand. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by ancient forests, there lived a little girl named Violet. She had big, curious eyes and hair the color of autumn leaves. Each night, she would sneak out of her cottage to meet her dear friend, wise old owl named Dand, in the heart of the forest. Dand had feathers as silver as the moonlight, and eyes that glowed with ancient wisdom. Together, they would sit under the great oak, a tree so old that its roots whispered the secrets of the earth. In peaceful night, the forest bathed in a soft, silver glow. Violet asked Dand, "Why does the world feel so chaotic sometimes?" Alan looked at her with his wise, gentle eyes and replied, "The world mirrors what is inside us. Find peace within, and you will see it round you." The sigh Violet closed her eyes, letting the soft hoot of Dand and the rustling leaves lull her into a serene state. She felt the cool ground beneath her and the gentle breeze that carried the scent of pine and wildflowers. In this moment of tranquility, Violet understood what Dand meant. They spent the evening talking about the stars, dreams, and the beauty of nature. Dand told stories of the days of yore, of how the forest came to be and the harmony that once existed. Violet listened intently, her heart filling with peace. As the night grew deeper, Violet felt sleepier. Dand's voice became the soft hum of bedtime, wrapping her in warmth and comfort. "Remember, little ones," Dand whispered as Violet's eyes began to close, "that the peace you seek is always within you." Violet drifted off to sleep, dreaming of calm waters and endless skies. She woke up at dawn, feeling the tranquility she had discovered the previous night. From that day on, Violet carried the serenity of the forest in her heart, and no matter how chaotic the world seemed, she could always find her peace within. And so, every night, Violet and Dand would meet under the great oak, cherishing their time together in the tranquil embrace of nature. And they lived happily ever after, in a world that felt just a bit more peaceful, thanks to the wisdom of an old owl and the open heart of a little girl. Now, let's continue with another soft tale. The Love Between Sedge and Sakura. This story is about the unlikely but beautiful love between a kind-hearted young woman named Sedge and a misunderstood troll named Sakura, emphasizing that true love transcends appearances and fears. In a little village, nestled at the edge of an ancient forest, a kind young woman named Sedge lived a simple, fulfilling life. Her days were spent tending to her garden, caring for animals, and helping her neighbors with a smile that could light up even the cloudiest day. One crisp autumn evening, as the sun set in hues of gold and crimson, Sedge ventured into the forest to gather firewood before the winter chill set in. Unbeknownst to her, someone watched from the shadows among the towering trees. Sakura, a misunderstood troll with a heart as vast as the sky, was the guardian of this ancient forest. Despite her fearsome appearance, Sakura was gentle and kind, her emerald eyes reflecting the depths of her compassion. She had always kept her distance from humans, fearful of their judgments and misunderstandings. But on this particular evening, fate had other plans. As Sedge collected branches, she lost her footing, stumbling over the roots of an old oak tree. Sakura, watching from a distance, could not just stand by. With swift but silent steps, the troll approached and offered a large, calloused hand to the startled woman. Sedge looked up and gasped, but instead of fear, her heart filled with gratitude. She saw the kindness in Sakura's eyes and felt no need to be afraid. "Thank you," Sedge said softly, her voice a gentle melody. Sakura smiled, her sharp teeth glinting in the twilight, and helped Sedge to her feet. "You're welcome," she replied, her voice rumbling like distant thunder yet carrying a softness that belied her appearance. From that day on, an unlikely friendship bloomed. Sedge would visit the forest often, bringing homemade treats and stories to share with Sakura. In return, Sakura would help Sedge with tasks that required strength and agility beyond human capabilities. They laughed together, sharing secrets and dreams beneath the ancient canopy. As the seasons changed, so did their feelings. Friendship deepened into a bond they had expected. Under starlit skies, they spoke of love, their hearts opening like the blossoms of the cherry trees in spring. They discovered that love transcends appearances and fears, rooted in the authenticity of their souls. One spring morning, Sedge brought Sakura to the village. The townsfolk were weary at first, but Sedge's unwavering trust and Sakura's gentle nature soon won them over. Prejudice melted away like morning mist, replaced by a community bound by understanding and acceptance. The Sedge and Sakura's love story became legendary, a testament to the power of love to bridge even the widest of divides. They lived happily, hand in hand, heart to heart, teaching all who knew them that true beauty lies within, and that love, in its purest form, knows no bounds. And so, Sedge and Sakura's love blossomed like the eternal spring within their hearts, a beacon of hope for all who believed in the magic of love. Until next time, good night and sweet dreams.